All right, we're going to do an extension here. I purposefully made these problems 1 and 2 to have a disagreeing conclusion because I kind of wanted to throw in this extension here and see what is happening. Why did that happen? Because that's not what's supposed to happen. Okay, so let's review. But here we have this problem about the reading rates of Canadians and Brits, and about they quantified that by the proportion who have read at least one book in the past year. Okay, so we did our hypothesis test, and we used our just default alpha of 0.05, and we got a p-value that was less than that. It was 0.032. So we had evidence that the proportion of Canadians who read at least one book is greater than the proportion of Brits. So we had evidence of a higher reading rate in Canada. Then we came over here to this panic model where we then estimated what that difference is. And so when we estimated it, I asked you to make a 99% confidence interval for that estimate. And we found that that difference gave us a negative number and a positive number, meaning the Canadian reading rate could be lower, but it could be higher. That is not the conclusion we made on the previous hypothesis test, where we just said evidence of a higher reading rate in Canada. So, of course, with 0 being in that interval, there was not evidence of a significant difference. So, not evidence of a significant difference. All right. So, why the discrepancy? Well, I hope that you figured it out, that it had to do with the significance level. On the previous page, when we used a default of an alpha of 0.05, then that put the significant area, and then it was a one-tailed upper tail. So that put 5% in this one-tail upper tail. So let's look at a picture of that. So if I'm going to see that I have my significance area would be 5% up here. So any sample in this 5% would be significant. Okay. Well, let's take a look at an interval. If we were to make an interval from this, an interval has this 5% down here, mirror image. So in essence, what kind of confidence does this problem have? 90% confidence level. Okay, well, a 90% confidence level. What did I ask you for that panic model to make? A 99% confidence. How will those two compare? 99%, well, it's probably going to be even wider than that. 99% is going to only have a 0.5% in those upper and lower tails. 0.5%. Not 5%, but 0.5%. So a 99% confidence interval covers a whole lot more area, wider. So what happened was it went over the 0 about right here, and it went into the negatives over there. So that then is what gave us that discrepancy. So I have a picture here. See that phantoms use a significance level of 0.05 right here, which is that 90% confidence, but our 99% confidence is wider and hence included the 0, which was right in here somewhere. Okay, so that made then that discrepancy in those decisions. So if you wanted consistent decisions, then you would have to have that coinciding significance level. All right, when those get changed up, then that's whenever we had that little discrepancy there. All right, I've not really seen that on AP tests or anything. But it's just a really interesting extension that I want you to kind of uh, understand, because I think it solidifies your understanding of what this significance level is and what this confidence level is. Okay, so hopefully you were able to follow that so you have a firmer understanding of significance and confidence levels.